Peace FM 104.3.
In relation to the issue of the Ghana card being used as a form of ID for election, and also the Progressive People's Party on record, you're pushing for the national identification card to be used, and you see some reasons why you can't. Grandpa, one of the reasons there, we wanted to set up a system, Ghana, by now, continuous registration of somebody that will do 18 years in terms of our ability to attain the national identification card, although it continues, or they occur automatically into the database. Ayaka this every couple of years mass registration, as in Grandpa, sometimes it doesn't make sense. It's in 3-4 years. Then you logo people onto one logo line. There will be answer and register nationwide. Grandpa, these things, with technology, and with the identification system of National Identification Authority, we believe there is something that is in the right path.
So you believe the continuous registration you use to Ghana card?
They use to Grandpapa. Now the problem is, here's the problem: the implementation of the National Identification Authority card for citizenship. Grandpapa, there is a serious shortfall in terms of Nkofumpa wako register one sanka waka. Grandpapa, it's a major issue. Then the National Identification Authority has also come out before saying that creating the database for EC was as easy as clicking a button. They said it was as easy as clicking a button, and we support it. But Grandpapa, they must improve the time in which a person can get their ID card. You can't there, on one hand, they legislate there. This is the only idea when the body we are citizens, and Kofumpa waka register in Pobebrenya waka. Last time they did come over 3 million were cards that were with the NIA. I won't Kofu to come and pick it up. Only one. Then the people who are now going to register.
The figure, Professor Tifamai, less than 800,000.
Okay, that must be a recent figure. Okay.
Last Friday, okay. Not to baby, I paid here.
And then the Nkrofu they are registering. That is the backlog of one register, one sanka waka. Then the new people who are in the process will register. Grandpa, and then Nkrofu biso are register. Ebia within your mercy. Now why in a mercy? MARCY. Also, other corner equal year rectification, equal change those issues. Ebia birth date, the day and the month, while flipping. Then you need to go and change. Until honestly, in making sure that the implementation in terms of the work of the NIA, in fact, the full support, no want to mean yet this Ejuma. Grandpapa, if you recall, history under the elsewhere Ofori government, it was raised by Dr. Indum in terms of National Identification Authority needed to be established. And so we cannot sit here at any time go against the tenets of NIA because of buoying in terms of identifying our citizens. The challenge here 1 year, they must be able, in order for you there, this is the sole, the accessibility to the card, or the area in such a way that no Ghanaian can come out and say there, card. Because the second you do that, then it raises the issue of disenfranchisement. There will be, by virtue of the work of the NIA, say I am the sole identity card to be used there, might be disenfranchised their own to Koto Naba because Onyana card. So in light of this, I think there we as a developing nation, developing policies, other form of IDs can be added to the National Identification Authority's ID. In light of the fact today, want to know completely what process and there are shortfalls in the process. Until you can't. So these 800,000 elections are won and lost with less than this figure.
Between now and 2024, can we do it?
Yeah, Grandpapa, that's what I'm saying. That challenges are all. Say, Grandpapa, it's the communication minister out or the new data about. Or the new data be now NIA so I catch the new data whatever only possible because one to me service all the people who need a national ID between now and the deadline that has been set. And it's on Ankasa Abaka this thing. It speaks to reason that there is a challenge with the process. So it speaks to reason also that or there you make it additional room to be able to use different form of identification for election purposes, because election purposes is the issue of disenfranchisement. And the NIA itself also out what limitations in terms of even meeting the Ministry of Communications demand on us to register SIM card with the NIA. So Grandpapa, if these bottlenecks are there, why are we believing the horse? I think there, Grandpapa, we just need to be flexible in the way we do things or reflect so the NIA is the focus of the discussion, and the NIA itself has come to say they have certain challenges and bottlenecks.
This FM 104.3 good to me